Hi there, Craig here from Healthy Cornwall with another 30-minute exercise session for you to follow along with at home. As you can see, we don't need a great deal of space and you don't need any equipment, although if you'd like to add some resistance, then using small weights like I've got just here, or by having a tin food, so that's about 400 grams, or a litre bottle of water, so a kilo, or likewise a 2-litre bottle is 2 kilos, so you can see that we can add some resistance if you need to. We can also play around with the exercises just to change them as and when you need. I'm going to be giving you a slightly easier version and the moderate version as well. So it is beginners to intermediates on what we're looking at today. If you have any medical conditions, please consult your GP just to make sure they're happy for you to exercise. We will be doing a good warm-up just to get ourselves ready to go. And then during the session, we are looking at 30 seconds on of exercise, 15 seconds recovery, and I'll be explaining the exercises as we go. So before we get started, let's just make sure we're nice and warm and ready to go, get the joints mobilized. We're going to do a 3 to 5 minute warm-up. So if you just want to make sure you've got a drink, so pause me if you need to, just make sure you've got a bit of space around you. We're just going to start to get warm. So put your hands on your hips here on the side. We're going to mobilize the spine, just rolling side to side nice and slowly. So with our warm-up, it is just designed to get the joints mobilised, the blood flowing, bringing your heart rate up nice and slowly. And you're probably looking, if you're going to score yourself out of 10 on a work rate, you're probably looking sort of a 3 to a 4 out of 10. So nothing too hard, just bringing ourselves into the session. So by doing this, we are just mobilising the spine, getting ourselves set to go. So keeping your chest up, just rolling side to side, nice and slowly. You should just feel a mild stretch as you do so, and just loosening off. Then from there, we're just going to stand and take a heel out to the front, just with a heel tap, just tapping out in front. So we're just starting to activate our quads and our glutes, and we're bringing the heart rate up ever so slowly. From there, if you want to bring in your arms as well, just to increase your heart rate, you're going to bring in a curl each time we tap. Let's change it up a bit with a side tap. So from here, tap, bring it back to the middle, tapping there. We're just warming up the outside of the glutes. You probably feel it a little bit in your hips as well. And again, if you want to bring in the arms for a curl, again, just bringing up that heart rate nice and slowly. And we can progress all these as we go through. So now we're going to take the arm up as we step out. So we're going to start to warm the shoulders up. There, it's called a half star. So taking your time, remember 3 to 4 out of 10. Just building yourself in nice and slowly. From there, we're going to take an arm out to the front and step back. There, do it side on so you can see. So again, it's not a big lunge, it's just a step back, just getting warm. Okay, we're going to start to pick up the pace slightly. So come to the middle, just picking your heels up. There, nothing too big as far as a step. Just bringing the heels up. And again, let's bring in the bicep curl with that as well. And then we're going to start to drive the knees up and through to meet the hand, like this. Ready? There. And again, that range can be smaller if you need. Nobody's watching, you're at home on your own. So you're not challenging anybody else. Nobody can see you do what you need to do for you. It is your session, nobody else's. and then either marching nice and quickly here, or we're going to have a little jog on the spot just to bring our heart rate up before we go to the main session. In between exercises throughout the session, if you just keep marching on the spot for me, just to keep your heart rate up, keep that circulation going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just tapping the feet, keeping marching, grabbing a drink if you need. I'm going to show you the first exercise we're going to be doing. So we're going to be looking at a squat with a jab at the top. There. Squat and jab. The depth can be yours, so it can be a lot smaller. Jab, jab, there. And if you want to make it slightly harder, grab your counter food or your weights. There, jab, jab, down, there. That's your first exercise. Your second exercise is going to be a knee drive. There, there. 5 each side. 4, 5. Other side. There. And then we're going to have a jog on the spot as our cardio. 3 exercises, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds recovery. Keep tapping those feet for me 3 times through. That's going to be your first set. Grab a drink if you need. I'm going to grab my stopwatch from my timer. So if you're going to use weights, please grab them now. Picking those up, we're going to go to those squat jabs. Body weight or without. With a weight, sorry. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So I'm going to grab my weights, squatting down. Jab, jab, down, there. I'm keeping my shoulders back, chest up, sinking into that squat and then jabbing at the top. There. Again, the depth can be yours, so you don't have to go all the way down. You can go as far as you need. 10 seconds. There, really snap that jab, driving it through. Drop it down, shake it loose. Your next exercise is going to be those driving knees 5 times through. There. Ready? 5 seconds. Keep tapping. 5 to the side. 3, 2, 1. There. Drive to meet that hand. 2, 1. Swapping sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swapping sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at your own pace. 10 seconds. Shake it loose. Next exercise, jogging on the spot, or you're going to march with high knees, there, or you're jogging, there. 5 seconds to go. Keep shaking it loose. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'm going to go for the jog. There, I'm kicking my heels up. There. Heart rate nice and high. During our workout, we're looking roughly 6, 7 out of 10. Maybe an 8 if you're feeling it, but definitely no higher. There, or I'm marching. There, nice and fast, driving the arms through as our modification. 3, 2, 1. Shake it loose. We're going 2 times more. So grabbing those weights. If you're going to do it for your squat jabs or body weight, keep tapping the feet. 5 seconds. Remember, the depth is yours. How deep you want to go. 3, 2, 1. Down, drive, there. Really working that jab. Push it through. And then sink back into the squat. There. Adding that weight. Great resistance. But again, body weight is absolutely fine. And the depth of the squat, completely up to you. 3, 2, 1. Shaking loose. High knee drives. 5 times either side. Again, the height is up to you. So if you'd rather down to here, all good with me. It's all up to you. Ready? Keep tapping those feet. 3, 2, 1. Drive. There. Your own pace, your own height, own speed. You can't count to 5 several times, No worries, I'm bound to get it wrong. 10 seconds. Shake it loose. Next time through, we're going high knee, marching, there, nice and fast, or jogging on the spot. Getting set, keep tapping. 3, 2, 1. So pick up those heels, or driving the knees through, there, with that march. Remember, looking at 7 out of 10 on your work rate. So if you need to slow it down, go to that march, no problem, it's up to you. 3, 2, 1, shake it loose. One more time through. Starting to get a bit of a sweat on now. So we're going to those squats, and jab, jab, with or without your weights. And again, the depth of your squat is completely up to you. 3, 2, 1, down there, drive, drive, there. How many reps can you complete? This is the last time we're going to be doing this exercise. Ten seconds, keep it going. Nice and tall with the jab. 2, 1, shake it loose. 5 times high knees, there, next. Again, if you want to make it slightly lower, please do. 5 till we go, keep tapping those feet. Keep moving, 3, 2, 1, drive it through. And again, keep going. Lifting the knees up, driving them through. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Shaking it loose. And we've got our march here, or we're going to go to our jog. Completely up to you. Last time through. And we're going to grab a drink. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So kicking up those heels. There. Try and keep the chest up, shoulders back. Or marching through there as fast as you can. Ten seconds. Nearly there, guys. Need that first drink break. 3, 2, 1. Shake it loose. Grab a drink. Great work. First round done. As we go into round 2, remember to keep marching on the spot for me. I'm going to introduce the exercise we're going to be doing. So we're going to be doing you need your weights. So either your small weights, bottle of water, or your tinted beans. And we're going to be doing a rear lunge with a weight here. It could be a toe tap rear. Here, look, there. Or full. It's completely up to you what you'd rather do. We're going to alternate legs. So you could be tapping back, or we could be lunging. There, keeping the chest and shoulders up as you do so. Then you're going to keep hold of your weights. And we're going to do a front raise. So here, so we're working the shoulders. So pick your different weights for your different challenge, different resistance. If you want to do a body weight, then come to a rear to side. So we're going to go there, and then side, there, and then side. Okay, so a bit more movement if you're doing it without your weight. And then we are going to be doing a Spotty Dog for our cardio on this one. So a Spotty Dog, there, taking the arms up, legs back, nice and fast with the feet, or if you want to, just tap back there. So you're reducing that impact, reducing that speed. So again, we're going 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Keep tapping those feet, keep moving for me. Hopefully you've had a drink, getting set to go. So our first one is going to be that weighted, so grab your small weights for me. Rear lunge or a toe tap. Pick them up, in we go. Here, so either a full lunge or toe tap back, alternating sides. So full lunge or your toe tap there. Chest stays up nice and high, shoulders back. Finding that full range if you possibly can, but again, your workout, your living room. You take it as far as you need. So you've got 10 seconds there. Keep that movement going. Either full range or your toe tap. 3, 2, 1. Shake it loose. Keep a hold of those weights for me. So if you do it with your weight, there, you're going up to shoulder height. So my knees are nice and soft, my core's engaged. I'm going to bring it up 5 seconds. If you do it without the weight, you're going to go front, then side. Okay? Grab those weights, in we go. There, shoulders up, chest up. My core is engaged, so my tummy muscles. And I'm bringing those weights up to my shoulders and down. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. Regulate that heart rate. And again, we're looking roughly 7 out of 10. Nearly there, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. So your next is your Spotty Dog. So here, there, or we're tapping back wherever you feel best. So more speed, more impact, we're going full. In we go, there. Nice and fast with the feet. And again, if you want to reduce the impact, then you're going to go toe tap here. But again, we're still bringing the arms through. Keep the shoulders involved. Arms reaching forwards. 10 seconds, keep it going. Shaking it loose. Remember, keep tapping, keep that circulation going. Grab a drink if you need. We're going to go back into that rear tap or rear lunge with our weights again. So either that rear lunge or a tap. Take it as far as you need. 3, 2, 1. There. Stay nice and tall. Breathe in as you go down. Breathe out as you come up. And again, your range, it could be tapping back, keeping hold of that weight for resistance. There. Three, 2, 1. Shaking loose. I got out doing an extra lunge there. Pretty happy with that one. Oh, sorry. Keeping hold of those weights. If you're doing it with the weight, again, set your core, bring it up. Without, you're going to go forwards and side. There. In we go. Bit of extra challenge. Try not to let the weights rest on your thighs at the base. So keep that movement going the whole time. There. So my knees are soft, off lock, chest is up, core's engaged. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Shake it loose. And then it's your Spotty Dog or the modified version. So modified, stepping back, fast as you feel comfy, or full. There. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So by including your arms in the movement, we're bringing your heart rate up, working that a little bit harder. And testing coordination. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last time through on this round, so you're going to grab those weights again, or those tins of beans. Got our rear lunge. There. Or our tap backs. There. Keeping hold of that weight. 3, 2, 1. Lunging back, chest up, shoulders back. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Regulate your heart rate. Remember, we're looking around about a 7 out of 10 during the main exercise session. All those tap backs, remember, if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Shake it loose, keep hold of those weights. You can be doing that front raise, getting the shoulders working. Again, taking the arms up, shoulder height, and back down. 5 seconds to go, or without the weights, up, and then to the side there. In we go. There. So again, keep my chest up. My shoulders are back. There. So I'm not slouching over. My core is having to work to hold me. Breathing out every time I go upwards. Every time I put the effort in, that's when we exhale. The 2 E's. Nearly there. Drop it down, shake loose. Last time through on there. Modified spotties or full spotties. 5 seconds to go. Keep tapping. Grab a drink if you need. 3, 2, 1. Your own speed. Again, it's your session, nobody else's. You do what you need to do. We're just bringing that heart rate up. Last 10, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Shaking it loose. Grab a drink for me. Remember, keep tapping those feet. Keep the circulation going. Bring the blood back up from the base of the legs up towards your heart and lungs. I'm going to go into our last set where we're going to cool down and we're going to do some core work. Just get my timer set again. Coming down to the floor whenever you're ready. So this time through, we're going to be doing some work on our glutes and our tummy muscles. So your first exercise, on your side here, we're going to work the outside of the hip and the glute by keeping our legs nice and straight, coming up nice and slow and controlled. There. If you find that a little tough, if you find it hurts a little, bring your knees up, more of a fetal position, and you're going to do clams where you keep your feet together and you just open there. Focus on opening from the hip and the glute there. So that's your modified. So either our straight here or our modified clams there. Okay, from there you're going to go into a flutter kick. So we're focusing more on the tummy muscles. Just move these weights out of the way. So we're lying nice and flat, bringing our feet off the floor and slowly, gently there, a flutter kick. It's not a big fast motion, it's slow and small. It really focuses around the base of the tummy button area. If you need to, put your hands under your bottom just to sit your hips back slightly. Take that pressure off your lower back. There. And again, if you find this one too tough, it's quite tricky. Going to go to a toe tap instead. So you're going out and in there instead. So scissor kick or toe tap. And then we're going to go into a full scissor. So we're going to start to move up the tummy, more above the tummy button, right in the middle. Full length here, and you're going to hinge and squeeze the tummy up. There, touching your knees. If you're really good at this one, you can add a weight to your hands. If you find that a bit of a struggle, it's quite a tough move, then we're going to do this instead. You're going to bring your left hand up to your right, down, right, up to your left. Okay, getting ready, so that's clams, flutters, scissors. Righty, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So either straight here or into the clam. 3, 2, 1. There. So working the hip and the glute. There, nice straight leg. Slow and controlled. Again, anything with core, you want that slow stability. There. Or you've got your clams, so you bring your knees there, heels stay together, open up, and really focus on the glutes, okay? Three, 2, 1. From there, you're going to go into those flutter kicks or toe taps. So you're nice and flat. You might want to bring your hands under your bottom just to tip your pelvis back slightly, keep your lower back flat. And you're going to do these small kicks here, or we're going to do our toe taps. In we go. So straight legs, small little kicks. Try and keep your lower back nice and flat so you can press in that space between your tummy button and your spine. Again, if you need to, pop your hands under your bottom there, or you're going toe tap and in. You've got 10 seconds there. toe tap and in. From there we're going to go to the scissors, so we're going to hinge from the hip, bring ourselves in, concertina in, really work the tummy muscles. So again, we can do that for 5 seconds here, or one arm, one leg at a time. In we go. Again, if you're really good at this one, you can always add a weight to your hands, make that a little bit harder. Slow and controlled again. We're not pulling too fast, and if you find it's a struggle, then you're going to come up, left to right, right to left, there, and again it's nice and slow, okay? Last one, down we come. So we're going to go back to those straight leg, working the outside of the hip and the glute. Here, opposite leg, or again, our clams there, okay? Down we go. Nice and slow and controlled again. And really focus on the hip and the glute, nothing else. Ten seconds. So again, a modified version if we need to. There, and you open up slightly smaller with a clam. From that one, we're going to those flutter kicks again. So again, nice and small, slow, control. Of course, put your hands under, or you can go to your toe taps. And you go. So there's your toe tap modified, or your full, which is your flutter kick. And again, if you find your lower back coming up, and you find it too hard to hold that position, then just pop your heels under your bottom. There, just to rock your pelvis back slightly. 10 seconds. So you should find this really targeting around the tummy button just below. There, and I'm going to go to the scissors. So again, remember, up, squeeze that rib to your hips, there, or one at a time. Getting set, 3, 2, 1. So a full, up, here. You really feel this around just below your ribs into your tummy muscles, or you've got 1, there, up to the opposite, here. But again, it's slow and controlled. Last 10. Right guys, last time through. So we're going to do 15 seconds on either side for our straight legs or our clams. 5 to go. Here we go. So again, nice and slow and controlled. Working the outside of the hip, working the glutes. 5 till change sides. Changing sides, changing leg. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Back to those little flutter kicks. Again, full version here. You can put your hands, tilt your pelvis back, there, or toe taps one at a time. In you go. So nice and slow and controlled. It's not fast. We're holding the spine nice, flat and long. Trying to let it come up. If it is, again, pop your hands under your bottom, just tilt the pelvis back slightly, or you've got those toe taps. 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, so we stretch. We're doing that scissors again, so we bring the arms and the legs up with a weight if you wanted to, or one side at a time. So here, there. In you go. So again, I'm trying to keep my back nice and long and flat when I'm coming up. If you're finding that too tricky, again, last 10 seconds, you can do one side at a time, working those same muscles. Great work, guys. Let's grab a quick drink, turn that off, and we'll have a little stretch before we finish. Ready. So, you just come onto your front for me, onto your knees. Going to lay flat on our mats. There, forehead to forearm. Just bring your heel up. Going to stretch off those quads from those leg exercises we did earlier. There, put it in as tight as you feel you can. Relax into the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. And again, relaxing into the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come up onto one knee. So you put your weight on your right knee, bring your left knee up for me. From there, bring your right arm up. Just lean forward and then bring that arm to the outside of the left knee and your left arm around the back. It's going to open up our hip flexors, open up the toe muscles here and the lower lumbar. 3, 2, 1. From there, take your heel out for me. I'm going to stretch off the hamstrings. So taking that body weight over. You can see just how bad my hamstrings are. And a stretch at the back of the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap your knees. So you put your left knee down, right knee comes up, left arm comes up. We lean forward. So open up that hip flexor again. And take that left arm round to the outside of the right knee. Right arm round your back. Open up the lumbar. Open up the abs here as well. 3, 2, 1. Take the heel out in front of the body for me. Leaning forwards. This hamstring's even worse. Too much cycling without enough stretching. Keep telling myself off. I'm sure you guys are better than me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come to a stand. Nice and slow. Just rolling up. All the way up nice and slowly. From there, just roll the shoulders back. There, a fair bit of work through our shoulders today, through our arms. Nice deep breaths. And then you're going to take your hands to your base of your spine, push your chest through. Just keep tapping those feet nice and gently. Don't come to a complete standstill just yet. And shake it loose. We're going to roll the shoulders forwards. Bring in the arms. All the way over, bring the hands together in front of the chest. Don't sort of things, just bring them behind each other. There, we're still tapping ever so gently, just keeping that circulation going. Drop your hands down by your side, giving you a good shake. Session done. Thank you guys, take care.